Hello everyone and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. If you're joining us from the last episode, we've just taken over Kernev, so we've got our third county here, and we're setting our sights on this final one here, Brorek. Probably pronouncing that terribly, but that's going to be our target. We're going to try and take this county, so we own the 4 independent ones here before we start having to deal with France here. So that's going to be the aim of our thing as well. Count Morven here, who we're still playing as, our first character. He was getting ill by the end of last episode. He's got the flu, he's stressed. So we're going to have to see how much longer we last. It might be time to move on to Conquer, but we'll see. He might rebound. You never know. So we'll get time going, and we'll see what happens. We should lose this vassal levy to raise too long soon, because the army's been down for a bit. Title loss. Ideally, we'd like to change laws so we inherit all the titles, but we can't do that at the moment, so we're going to have to leave that as it is for now. And here we go, we've got an event. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. Oh, well, this is interesting. I should start reading the book. I should take her out for the hunt. What we're going to do, we're ill and things, so I don't think we should be going for a hunt. Let's start reading the book. I'm married to a woman I love, and it's such a blissful state. I wish everyone experienced love such as ours. It's such a stress relief. Oh, that's good. We lose the stressed kind of debuff, as it were. So we've just got flu left. We need to get rid of that. Our spy master's gone into seclusion again. That means I think, like before, the Count of Nonce is trying to infiltrate us again, but there's not a lot we can do. We've got our Chancellor there, I think, our Spy Master there, trying to uncover the plot, but yeah, we'll see. Oh wait, no, he's doing the wrong thing. He's building a spy network. I pressed the wrong button before. Let's put him in there. My wife is pregnant, but I was away, wasn't I? Doubts beset me. That'd be interesting. Coming up again for like the 4th time. It's just because we're paranoid. But she's paranoid as well. Oh no, she's lost paranoid actually. Was that our first wife? I can't remember. It probably was our first wife who was paranoid. The poetry book is really inspiring. I can feel creativity bursting through my body. Give me a quill. Improves our diplomacy. Which is great, but, you know, I think we are going to die soon, so it's not a great help. Conquer. This is the guy we're going to play. If we die, this is who we'll play as. Oh, he's a lunatic. Great. Well, it'll be interesting. At least we'll get some fun options. I've thought it over, and I cannot be the father of my wife's baby. As it grows a belly, I have trouble sleeping. I must put the matter to rest. And as we're now, we haven't got the gold really to be wasting going on investigations. We know we're paranoid, so it's going to be nothing again. We've got all these sons. We don't need to worry about the next one. Do we pick all these? Ah, here we go. We'll pick a focus for Goriont. Let's go with, well, we've had one that's learning. Let's go with stewardship for one. Stewardship. It's probably this one, thrift. Yeah, that's the one. Fingers of St. John the Baptist. Discount prices for boxes of 10. A bishop brings to your attention that false relics are being sold at the market at great profits. They do, of course, generate a lot of commerce and taxes, but still, it's rather immoral and blasphemous. Crack down on these criminals. Gain some piety, lose some gold. Leave it be. Our bishops will be unhappy with us. Get in on the business. We can take them over. We can get some some cheeky money off them. The the bishops won't like us again. We could get cynical. We don't lose much gold on this, and it gives us 25 more bishop opinion on us, so we'll crack down on the criminals. I think we had some bishop vassals, so that will help. Yeah, we've got this guy. He's unhappy because he hasn't got a seat on the council. But I think the only person we could replace is also he's also a vassal, so it's not worth us upsetting him. Our chancellor here, I wonder if we have a better chancellor now. Why did that disappear? Here we go. Ah, this guy who is actually unhappy with us, he'd be a better chancellor. So let's put him there. Get you trying to steal some claims. And which other seat? I think these are all. Our steward here is the only one that isn't a vassal, a powerful vassal. She was the one that appeared through that event. She's very good though, so I don't really want to replace her. Yes, we could replace her with this guy, but he's not a powerful vassal, so there's no point really doing it. Everyone else is busy. Oh, we've got a minor tile we can give away. See if there's anyone we can turn to our side. This guy, not that worried about him. We'll give it to the mayor of Brest because he is a powerful vassal, I think. There we go, our spy master's returned to court. He's decided to stop being in hiding. It's about time. So we've got an alliance with these guys over here. That's with a slightly lighter grey. It's through with the marriage of our daughter to the king there. We've got a non-aggression pact. So, you know, that's why slightly different there. And these are a possible enemy to attack because they're at war with these guys quite a lot. But apart from that, we don't have many diplomatic relations. Oh, something's happened. What's this? To the chase Count Morven may live in harmony contentment. We should make our relationship even stronger by forming an alliance. Well, that's coincidence. We were just talking about you. So he wants us to form a proper alliance. So if we got into war, he would come help us. But then if he gets into war, we have to go and help him. I think you can decide not to, but you get a lot of penalties if you do. Now he's always at war with the Islamic nations down here in Spain, so it would cause us to be in war a lot, I would imagine. But at the same time, if we get into war, he will help us. Let's have a look. What's his house like? There's only betrothed. Who's the heir? Has he got an actual... Okay, so he has no actual children at all. So, if our daughter has a child with him, they could be quite a good long-term ally to have, because with the achievement we're doing, you know, going along the Frisian coast up here, we're not going to be worrying about Spain. It's too far away. We've got better things to be doing. So, I think we'll accept this. We'll become an alliance member with him because he's going to help protect us down here, and if they do well, if Asturias does well as a nation, so if that grows into being Spain, then we're going to have a nice ally to the south of France who, you know, might help us out later on. So we'll risk it. It could go spectacularly wrong, but you know, no reward without risk. My modest attempts to write poetry were never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. Oh, so we're becoming quite a poet in our late life. We can fame and fortune awaits. We can get the poet trait. So diplomacy is better, and anyone who is also a poet will like us more. And my poetry was never meant for others. We keep it to ourselves. We gain 15 prestige. Our diplomacy is so bad that the one extra point really isn't going to make a difference. But the extra prestige, we'll take the prestige. Important decisions are available. We haven't got much gold, so we're not going to be holding fairs if that's what he thinks. Yep, he wants us to hold a fair. No, we're not going to do that. We haven't got enough money. In fact, should we... Where's our... Yeah, steward. You can go get us some more taxes in there. The marshal... I'll change him over to be training troops, because hopefully we'll get the Casus Belli for here soon. Got no factions against us at the moment. This is the Pope over here. You've just recovered well from the flu. You have recovered well from the flu. Now the coughing, fever, and headache are just unpleasant memories. So we've no longer got the flu. So we might live a little longer yet. That's all our illness is gone. Might be plenty more years for the Count of Leon. Maybe let's fulfill his dream of becoming King of Brittany. Stranger things have happened. Another son. Son has been born. His name is Gurgistel. Sure. Look at all these sons we've got now. Oh, he's a sickly though. Oh, he's just come up here. My court physician, Bishop Urblon, is worried about my newborn son. Gurgistel is feeble thing, even compared to my other infants. Urblon says he might not live to see his first birthday. So we can ask him to do his best, or so be it, only the strong survive. Do you know what? We can do that. We've got enough heirs. Let's see what happens. Speed up time a little bit. All these guys are in hiding up here. I think this is where we married off our daughter. Not our daughter, our son. Who's she? Yeah, our son's getting married to a relation of the King of Cornwall. Remote says her favourite toy is missing and she won't go to bed without it. I may have thrown it out today when I was tidying up. I'm off to buy a new one. I think we did that last time we had this. I guess I'll go find it. She'll like us. We lose some prestige. Let's go find it. I found the toy Rimit was crying about after going through the trash, but now she's not satisfied because it smells. She's never happy, this one. It stings. Okay, so now she doesn't like us. So, you know, we went through the hard work of finding a toy, but then she's not happy. There we go, our barracks just got built. So that means we can, the levy will have increased, so we'll have more troops. Also give us a bit more taxes as well. Hold a feast. No, we don't want to do that. We might send him off to steal some more technology, actually. Send him up to Essex. The iconoclast faith triumphant. The adherents to the Orthodox faith have steadily dwindled to the point that the iconoclast believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Orthodox faith to de facto heresy. There we go, so that faith's been extinguished from the world. Oh, something's happened. Ah, this is our betrothed now. So this is... Oh, she looks nice. Our poor son, who have we married you to? So yeah, this is our son. He can now get married to Berta, the Duchy of Burgundy, in the middle of France here. Yeah, that can still be a wife. So she'll come over, when he takes over as king, she'll come over to be our queen. They can finally get married. He's a lunatic though, so he's going to be a fun one to play as. Let's get time going again. There we go, to the glorious Count Morven, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that Concar and Berta get married. Excellent. Oh, weak claim can be pressed. Okay. So because she has a weak claim to Burgundy, our heir's wife, we could press a claim for Burgundy. We could go to war to win it, which we're not going to do because we die horrendously. Then she would become... I think if I remember right, she would become Queen of Burgundy, and my son would become king. And then when he became king of our kingdom, I'm not sure what would happen then. If I'm honest, it would be an interesting thing to see what would work out. Let's see who the claimants are. There's a lot of claimants to Burgundy. So yeah, if we went to war for it, all these people would go in and war against us. So it's really not worth. I don't think we can plot for it. Click to choose a plot. There are no suitable plots available. Fine. So, you know, there's... she's got a lot of brothers and sisters. I don't think it's worth trying to manufacture her somehow becoming the queen. I think there's going to be way too many... Yeah, because the ultimate owner is the king of West Francia, which is of West Francia, but West Francia is all of France at the moment. Yeah, we would go to war with the whole of France. Yeah, we're not doing that. That would end very badly for us. But you never know, if a good, fortuitous event started, maybe she'll become queen of it. I doubt it very much, but it'd be interesting to see. Your spymaster secluded himself, and he's running off scared again. He's not a very good spymaster. There we go, we can choose a focus for Tiernan, which I think is our second in line for the throne. What's his highest stat? Learning. I don't really want another learning one. Let's go with intrigue. If we end up playing him as king, if he ends up taking over somehow, we can use him, do a lot of plots and things like that. My beloved wife is constantly bored, keeps talking about the new fashion she's heard about. Now she wants me to introduce it at court. Vanity is a sin. Let's go to church instead. So yeah, she gonna become zealous. That's okay. So the church, in our old age, we're getting zealous, and the church will like us. Oh, here we go. Some new options because of that decision. Send her into hiding. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, we can righteously imprison this guy. Why would we do that? Hmm. You can imprison the following subjects without incurring tyranny. Oh, is he not a... Oh, he is Catholic. Oh, we're Catholic, aren't we? Hmm. Oh, he is the one that's... How do we know that? Oh, known plots. Okay, so we've actually discovered. So Ironcar, our commander, is the one that's trying to kill our wife. That's interesting. That's why we can righteously imprison him now, because we've discovered what he's up to. We've got some other options. We can imprison him, 83% chance. We'll throw him in prison. We could do this, which might be quite good because he's got high skills. And basically, you make a mercenary company, and they, like the mercenaries we hired, they go and help other kings and things like that, and we get a cut of the profits for doing it. As he's trying to kill... Oh, he's 52 though, so he's probably going to die soon. We could make sure he dies soon. He has no heirs either, so... Let's imprison him. There we go. Locked him away. We're paranoid and stuff, so that's what we would do. Now, it does mean we probably need a new commander. Yep. Oh, the mayor, he's good. Cupbearer, just anyone who's maybe slightly unhappy with us. This guy. He likes us a little bit now. Our vassals. Most of our vassals like us, except for the... he's in seclusion for some reason. We ask him to come out? No. There's everyone in our court. So here he is, Ironcar. We could leave him in here to die, and let's see if we can... What if anyone's willing to pay for him? Where's the option? Not here. Or maybe because he has literally nobody else in his house, so there's no one to pay to get him out. I wonder if we banish him. Yeah, we're paranoid. We're going to banish you. There you go. So he's gone now. He's left our realm. Oh, he's gone and joined the guys we're going for next. I bet he's gone and ended up being their commander. That would not surprise me. He's still in prison. That's probably just because we haven't played time yet. Well, that could have gone better, but could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to war for that. On a courtesy visit to the abbot of our local monastery, you observe a group of monks translating beautiful illustrated books to your language. We could buy a few books, lose some gold, gain some prestige. We don't have enough money though, so yeah, we're not buying books. We're not buying fancy books. Got no time for that. If we can get this guy a wife. Nope. Don't have a wife either. We haven't got anyone. Oh well. Well, hopefully we get this cast a spell lifer here, and we can get on with our claiming of things. Oh, Oh no, another feast. We don't want to do that. No, we don't have much plot power if we want to interact with anyone up here. 23, a bit more in Devon, but who's the claimants here? That's interesting. So the next in line, I think, for to be the count here is actually the commander in Devon. Interesting. Hopefully we'll get to claim soon though. For some time now, Tiernan has been overcome with fatigue and troubled by a persistent cough. I've now been informed the symptoms are due to pneumonia. Call my physician at once. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said we had a lot of heirs. This guy's very ill, so we're going to make him like a faith. Maybe that'll help him out in the long run. I think all our siblings... Oh, these don't. Let's see if we can find someone for old Gradlon. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumours have reached me that people are trying to kill my wife. Oh dear. I bet that's our good friend that we threw out over here. Where is he? Everyone's in seclusion over here. Is there some illness going on? No? I don't know why they're all in seclusion. This guy? Was it that guy? It looked like that guy. But I'm not 100% sure it was actually him. We'll have to see. We might send our spy master down there. I'm hoping to get a little bit of tech first though before we do that. The church wants to organise a miracle play for a local saint in our Demesny? Pronouncing that terribly. I think it just means like our church area. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. Why do we have to pay for it? It wouldn't upset the bishop though if we don't. It's only 8 gold. We'll do it. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Leon is doing very well. People are happy, and tax collectors reporting record intakes. So we're going to prosper here. So that means I think we have a buff to our gold making. If we look over here, so yeah, we're not doing too bad. I think, 'cause I'm sure it gives like a buff to the region. I can remember where it shows it. Prosperity, here we go. I think it's given us this prosperity here. So there's a lower risk, there's higher taxes, and and more levy as well. Oh nice, that's a good one for us to have got then. If we can build any improvements. We'll keep the money for now, just in case something strange happens. Actually, we might build a fort. We'll build a fort in Leon. Why not? Oh, we've got an empty council position. Oh, did the bishop die? Yes, he did. He's went and joined his maker. Hopefully it was everything he hoped it was going to be. Well, that's good, because it means we can make this guy. our chaplain. So he's going to be happy because he's a major vassal. Now, we're going to get him researching. We want to try to get some of this technology going up, especially the culture one, because we want some of this legalism choices and things. We're not too worried about keeping the Pope happy for now. We might change that later, but it really doesn't matter now. Speed up time again a little bit. See if we can make something happen. There we go, our Spy Master's back. Hopefully he sticks around and actually does his job. Oh, we've got gained 20 gold. Oh, nice, we've got a nice bit of gold building up now. Young Orison has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. It seems like she's learned all her basic skills. She's a flamboyant schemer. Very good. Also, this is her finally getting married to the king. On our Spy Master, now he's finally decided to get going. He's stolen some tech, so let's see which one it is. Culture, nice. We can actually pay for an upgrade here, so we could upgrade siege equipment. But I don't think we will. I think we'll leave it be for now. Our court chaplain, oh, everyone's secluding themselves, you know. That must be in one of the recent expansions or packs for the game, because I've never noticed that previously. It has been a good, probably a year maybe since I played this game a lot, so maybe it did happen previously, but I've never noticed people going in seclusion quite as much as this. So yeah, we should be, yes, so she's now married. She's now the Queen of Asturias. All these titles he owns. Now we won't get anything out of this directly because all the children will be of House Cantabria, won't be of our house. But we might get things happen, like we've got the alliance because of this, and you know, things might happen later on, just due to us being involved down there. So I think if we look at the diplomatic relations, they're our alliance member. I think the whole place is, but these are the counties that the king directly holds. There you go, the bishop returned to court. He wasn't in hiding for long. I've been corresponding regularly with my daughter Arisen and always make sure I can see her whenever I get the chance to give sage advice, a reminder of her duties, family first. So you know, we're making sure we keep in touch with her. We don't want to send her into hiding. Oh, we haven't got a court physician. Where's the... this is the one I'm looking for. We have no candidates, so yeah, we'll do this one. Basically put out an advert looking for someone to come and help us. Reports reach you that a ship has just docked in Domnonia. The ship is called Storm of the Lord, and on board resides renowned physician Shanoi, the Sea Devil, who is currently in the employ of the ship's captain. If you offer a large sum of gold to the greedy physician, he would surely be willing to keep a residence in your court instead. So we can pay 13 gold, and he will come join our court. We're going to do it, because people keep getting ill, and I'd rather have one. Let's have a look. He's here. At 12 learning, so he's not bad. In fact, we'll make him happier. We'll try see if we've got somebody we can marry him off to. Why? Can marry him off to her. Let's have a look. There's the council. That's not the one I meant to press. Arrange marriage. Ah, I must have pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's right. Not sure what's going on there. We'll leave it. We shall leave it. Can hear someone sneaking around inside and believe it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Gradlon opening one of my letters. This guy. You're not supposed to be high in intrigue. You're supposed to be on my side. I will teach him to be less nosy. He could gain cruel, which would improve his intrigue. He could use some practice reading. We just basically laugh it off and just let him go along with it. We'll do that one. Rather than doing anything crazy. Actually, let's see if we can find... Oh, our wife died. Died of cancer. So all them illnesses that she had finally caught up with her. Let's just see though if we can find some fair Gradlon here to get betrothed to. Sold a claim to Aquitaine. These all courtiers. Yes. Scottish? Oh, yes, she is, yeah. Derby and Chester. Bordeaux. That could be interesting. Courtier and Aquitaine. Let's do that. There we go, you can marry someone from Aquitaine. Now we're unmarried, so we've gone through 2 wives now. Our first wife, Anastasia, she was a good wife. She died early though, 26. And then our second wife here. See if we can pick anyone else. Is there anyone old enough? Just Derby and Chester. We are probably going to die soon. I keep saying that, and then he just keeps hanging around anyway instead of dying. But a lot of English ones here. Courtier Mercia, Brienne. Where's Brienne? In the middle. I think we'll just go for someone with good stats, to be honest, at this point. Quick. Oh, that's good. So if we did have any... See, I would pick some of these traits, but the chances of any children we had of actually taking over any of our realm is so low now. There's not really any point in doing that. We're just going to do this. Because when our son takes over, then if he has children, his son will take over, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. I cannot believe it. Dearest Lantuzida. We probably should have learned her name by after 10 years, but you know, she was a good lady. You are gone from this world, and I am left behind, alone and heartbroken. I will never hold you in my arms again. I do not know what to do with these unbearable feelings. I wish to seek solace at your grave, my love. We'll go visit. I don't want to see anyone leave me alone. We have a chance to become depressed. We'll go visit her grave. But, you know, whilst we were at the grave, we got married again. To me, blessing upon your house, I've decided to accept your suggestion. So there we go, one of our sons is going to go get married. Thanks to God's great mercy, There were no other visitors at the grave when I arrived. I spent several hours mere yards from her cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Lentsuda, I found a lucky charm on the floor. Oh, so we gained some health from getting a memento. And, you know, our new wife was there, so that probably helped pick us up a bit. If we're honest. Do need our Chancellor here. He's very bad. But we don't have anyone who's better. That's why fabricating these claims is taking a while. He's just such a bad Chancellor. Hopefully, like last time, as soon as I say that, he'll turn up with some, but you never know. Let's send this guy somewhere else. I don't want him to get caught. Let's send him... go over here. Didn't we have a guy... who was in prison over there? He probably died a long time ago. Oh, our spy master's gone. There we go. He's gone into seclusion, of course. Why would he do anything useful? Looks like there's some wars going on up here. The Saxon Revolt. Everyone's secluding themselves again. It is hard to find the time, but whenever I can, I try to spend some time with my son. Just my son getting happier. He's got a cool mask on. So Saxony here is having a little revolt. He's returned to court. We could do with France here having a little revolt and breaking up a little bit at least. A group of hedge knights has come to visit Lyon. Mayor Rusnu has met with them and asked for my reply. Do a lavish feast? We'd lose Greedy and get Gregarious. Well, that'd be good. We can welcome reluctantly, or we can annoy everybody. Let's put a lavish feast, because that's helped us a lot. The Hedge Knights have participated in a minor tournament together with the Knights of Lyon. Sadly, one of those landless vagabonds has been severely injured. Oh dear. Pay for some medication, send them on their way, allow them to stay in the castle whilst he recovers. We can afford the Prestige Lord, so let's let him hang around. Widespread rumours say the Pope Martinus II leads a most wicked lifestyle, quite unsuitable for any priest, and even more so for one in such an exalted position. So he just became Pope. Just literally just happened, I think. And why do they think that? He's shy, envious. Oh, he's a wicked priest. He's very... So yeah, everybody doesn't like him. Which is interesting because his stats are so good to be Pope. I don't think the Pope gets married. No, can't do that. It's interesting though. Here we go, the Spy Master's back. Just need the Chancellor here. Or One Eye. This patch. You just find that that claim that you're supposed to be doing down here. I spend more time with my wife lately. Although we didn't marry for love. She's getting happier with us. Young Tiernan has finished his education, the way of intrigue, turned out well less, so he's an amateurish plotter. Oh well. So I think that's his come of age. He has. What a handsome chap with that beard going on there. He's content, cruel. At least he's content, so he's not going to really cause any trouble for us. Monks from the nearby monastery have been stopping by to trade for supplies quite often lately. They usually linger to walk and exchange knowledge. That's some kind of religious things. I think as you get older, he's starting to, maybe to look to God for some ease through the later years. How tedious these men of God. Let's do this. We'll seek their company. Erkrad, the wife of King Osred of Northumbria, has been spending a few days in Lyon. It's been a very nice experience meeting her. Maybe our people are not so different after all. It's interesting. I suggest a non-aggression pact. Sure, why not? With the King of Northumbria. If this agreement can lead to a better understanding between our people, our effort in determining our borders. There we go, so we've got a non-aggression pact with Northumbria. Up here. This is his wife. We don't want to hold a feast. Secluded himself again. I wish they'd stop secluding themselves and were actually worried more in doing the job I've asked them to do. But I think we'll probably leave it there. We'll just see what the next event is, but I think that will do for this episode. Apologies that not a great deal happened, but sometimes that's just how it goes with Crusader Kings. Sometimes you're just waiting for the little events to happen, especially when you do the earlier starts in the game. But we got a new wife. We married off our children, and did a few little things. Oh, here we go. That's a good time to stop then, because we'll just get a new Chancellor. Because our one died, the useless guy. Unfortunately, an equally as bad person is going to be second, I think, unless any of these guys are good. Oh, look, we've aged, lost our hair. I wonder if any of these vassals are actually good. Master. No, I think he's the best guy that's available. I don't think any of these. No, the Spy Master's worse. He's worse. She's definitely worse. Yeah, she's got no rating in diplomacy. Oh well, it's going to have to be you. Please be better than the last guy, because he was bad. Your stats aren't better, but hopefully we just have some luck. We've got some gold now, so I'm actually going to change this over. You can carry on doing that. They're just taking in turns, the bishop and the spy master, to go to court and seclude themselves. But yeah, we'll just let the end of this month. We'll just tick over to the new year and then we'll call it a day. There we go, we're in 791. And as the same as the end of every episode, I think we'll die next episode. But you never know, we might live forever. And just before we go, I'll just show you how the world looks. West Francia here, a little bit of Saxony in the middle. Lombardy is in Italy. This is our alliance partner, Asturias, Andalusia. Lombardy's got quite a bit of land actually. The Byzantine Empire is still here. And right over here in India and stuff. Just so you guys can see what's going on. So really at the moment it's West Francia, Andalusia, the Arabian Empire and the Byzantines. They're kind of the big powers in the world. But as always in this game, that will probably end very soon. They'll probably have a little fight or break up, and we'll be there to try to take advantage. So thanks for tuning in. If you've got any feedback, let me know. If not, I shall see you on the next episode.